was really excited to get some new lights up under the pavilion here. I got the bistro lights kind of things, you know, that hang down there. That's what I first started doing when I got here, because I wanted it to be nice and bright when we're hanging out on the porch, on the deck. But it's not gonna be today. I'll work on that some other time.
You don't want half-ass?
No, I don't want half-ass. I want full ass.
I got to sit lay out.
Yeah, gotta do 2 more. Thank you. Okay, so I got 100-foot string of lights put all the way up and across the ceiling. So I gave them a pretty bad review last night, but I think that they'll be better than nothing. So this is the first string. I was going to connect the second string to this one and then just kind of make it go straight down and then come back maybe, but this is what it looks like turned on. One moment. Okay, I turned the power switch on and I have the remote, so now you'll be able to see them go on and off. So they're on. I'm gonna add, you know, more light throughout underneath here than what we had, and now they're off. So that'll be good. Then we just use those little center lights as like a night light, I guess. They stay on kind of all night long until we turn them off, but it's nice to have these on a remote control. So 100, flash, breathe, just some lighting, dim them. I don't know why you'd have them be dim, but anyway, probably leave them on for 100%. And now we have more lights. I'm gonna work on the second row, second string of lights and get it to go straight across here. So we'll have double the lights then. I'm gonna use these to put up in the trusses to hang the lights. So you just screw them into the wood. You don't even need any tools or anything. Made it super quick and easy. With Kurt's help and a taller ladder, we were able to add the rest of the 100-foot lights to the ceiling all the way to the middle there. So that's nice and bright now. So welcome to our porch lounge area is what Kurt has been calling this. We have air conditioning set up and a really nice big fan. That's not turned on right now because the air conditioning is running, but to get both of them going together, it really circulates the cool air and makes it not humid in here and really nice and comfortable. It also protects us from all the mosquitoes and stuff because it's basically just a really big screen room. But we've got an extra couch in here and we have 2 cots. Only one is set up right now, but if we wanted guests to spend the night here and go camping with us, we could set up the 2 cots and then put them together and it'd be like a nice king-size bed with air conditioning, or, you know, for more kids or whatever, have 2 single cots so that they could lay on them and then stay nice and cool inside this tent room, basically. So screened in, it has walls and everything to keep the cool air in, and right now the room air conditioner is set to 70 and it definitely feels really nice in here. So this is a great addition to our deck, our pavilion deck area, because not only do we have space in the camper for people to sleep that's air conditioned, but now we also have this little hut that's also air conditioned and feels really good when it gets too hot outside to be outside. So Another cool thing about the fans that we got from Walmart, they hang up here and they actually act as like a little ceiling fan, and then it has a big ring light around it too, so at night it provides light for inside the tent here. So these things are really awesome. They are rechargeable, they're battery operated. This acts as a platform or a clamp, or there's a little hook on it to hang from things. So they're very multi-purpose kind of fans. I like them. We purchased like 3 more once we bought the camper and when we set up this tent room. So yeah, that's how we are staying nice and cool on these hot, humid days with no wind when we're not on the boat. So it's working out great. All right, now we are back on the camper. Back in the camper. It's so nice to be able to go from the boat and come right back onto land and come into our camper. Nice air conditioning. It's fantastic. The whole camper's nice and cool, so it's gonna be great to sleep in tonight. I did bring another comforter to sleep in here because the one that we have on the bed currently is just for a twin size bed, so it's a little it's like not wide enough for the 2 of us to share. So now we'll each have our own comforter to sleep with, since the air conditioner does make it nice and cool at night, which we're not used to. So we're probably gonna get rid of the black and white blankets that were just like really thin, because I expected that we would be sleeping in like hot. I thought it was gonna be hot, I don't know, but it's not. So yeah, so I'm bringing in the comforters for the camper as well. Another thing we got for the RV is this retractable doorstop, because the bathroom door doesn't want to stay open sometimes. So we just like stick it in there and then it'll keep the door open whenever we want to open. And I got another hook, a 10-pound command strip hook to go somewhere else in here. I don't quite know where, but the one that we have now gets utilized a lot. So figured I'd get another one. It's really good for sweatshirts and backpacks and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put this one up somewhere else in here. Highly recommend them. I'd get 3 really. Probably put another one in the bathroom too. One thing that I have noticed since we've been in the camper for like multiple days is the dust. Like, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's just like fluffy dust. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Maybe it's from the black and white blankets that I bought. We stopped using those and we're just using these comforters, but they are still up here. So I'm not sure if like when we were using them it got super dusty, but like just in the back here, there's dust on the back corner. So yeah, I'm gonna clean that tomorrow when it's not nighttime. I'm gonna sweep everything. The floors got super dirty because of the rain and everything today and just going in and out. So I'm gonna dust everything, sweep it out the door when it's daytime, so hopefully bugs won't come in. But yeah, added the 3rd little hook there, and I also added this new shower caddy, which is working out really great. I got it at Walmart because it has adhesive. It can be suction cups or adhesive, so the adhesive is actually working really well on this like material wallpaper. So yeah, highly recommend getting one of these, because before we just had stuff sitting on top of here and it would like fall down all the time, and now stuff's dry, it's being held better, and yeah. Alright, we woke up early. It's Thursday. We were gonna go to the beach because there wasn't going to be much wind, but Kurt just went outside. There's a breeze, so we're gonna go for a early morning sail. It is 8 o'clock. So we're gonna go sailing and then come back and then maybe go to the beach. So gotta get dressed.
Mom's making me watch a sunset.
Making Blake enjoy the outdoors with me because all he wants to do all summer is stay inside and sleep. Can you deny that?
It's because I'm tired, Mom.
Why are you tired?
Because you're dragging me all over the place.
No, because you stay awake until 5 in the morning.
I stayed up until midnight. I don't know
or
what you're
later.
talking about.
So now we're all sitting here enjoying this beautiful, what's going to be sunset. There we go. This beautiful sunset. Kurt has the motorbike, and Blake and I are driving the golf cart. And Sylvia is out there. Blue Witch is out there.
It'd be very bad if Sylvia was out there.
It would be bad if Sylvia was out there enjoying the easy waves. So that's our start to the weekend. It's Friday, and we are just now here at camp. Alright, it's Saturday morning. I just woke up and I'm having my coffee. Breakfast wine. And yeah, so the plan is to at least go out onto the boat to put something in it to catch the water, because the solar cover that blew off is letting water in every time it rains. So we haven't been on the boat in 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks. 2 weekends. So this would be the end of the second week. And I just need to go there and make sure that the bed's not getting all soaking wet and that the boat's not collecting water down in the bilge areas, I guess, in little storage areas. So that's our plan for today at the minimum. The maximum is taking the boat out and replacing the pendant, but that is very much depending on the weather, which it doesn't look too good. It looks like it's gonna rain. So the minimum, getting something to catch the water, maximum, having a fun boat day. Seem to be having some dinghy problems. Oh good, you found the cookies. That's a nice healthy breakfast. Checking for leaks. So it's currently raining right now, just a little sprinkle out there, which is good because then I'll definitely be able to tell where I need to put my container to catch the water on the boat, so that's fine. But after it rains, we'll probably go out there and work on doing that. Okay, back in the camper, checking on things. We upgraded our photos, so added our current camper. Now, this is what me, my husband, son, and daughter look like versus when we first started our camping adventure when they were little tiny babies and we had our dog and we were in a Class C motorhome. So from Class C motorhome to a tiny little travel trailer, and several years later. But everything that we installed 2 weekends ago is still doing well in here. So the little shower caddy that was up, I put up with the adhesive, is still sticking, so nothing fell down, which is great. My toaster's working out. It's cool and blue. And this giant kid he was sleeping there all night. He slept good. Did you stay nice and warm with your blankets?
Yep.
He's all curly because it was raining outside.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take a nap? All right. He's gonna take a nap while Kurt and I go out onto the boat.
Ready.
Hello. The sun finally came out and it is hot.
Quite an operation we got going on out here.
Yeah. It's like two families with a bunch of jet skis that they're trying to all share. We are are on the boat. We were definitely not switching out the pendant today, although we could, but we just didn't really plan for that because we were afraid of more bad weather, I guess. Anyway, we are going to work on putting a little catch basin under where the hatch is leaking from the solar cover being missing, which that is what it looks like right now. So it's just a nice open area for rainwater to get into. I haven't actually gone below deck to see how much water is in everything yet, but I will in a minute. So I think we'll probably replace this. Obviously it's broken. It's been broken since we owned it. I think the first week that we owned the boat, Kurt accidentally stepped on it and broke the cover. So it's been kind of hanging on for dear life for the last like 3 years. So it's time to replace the solar fan. But the only problem is, obviously this model is like gone. It's no longer available because of how old it is. NICRO ventilation. So we have to find one to replace it that fits the same hole dimensions and screws and all that stuff. So that's kind of what's been keeping us from buying a replacement for this whole time. But I'm going to look under there. I'm going to put a container to catch the water so it stops getting stuff in the boat wet. And then I'm going to redo the mooring lines because they're all twisted up and everything since we haven't been on the boat in like 2 weeks, just to give it a fresh start to twist up. And then probably next time we come, we will anchor the boat out and then work on replacing the pendant. So that's the plan. So I'm not sure if this is a sign that something got really wet, but our life vest activated itself. So that's not good. We'll have to refill that. I'm gonna look for more signs of water down below. Okay, so yeah, it definitely inflated itself. I pulled the cord and it did not inflate anymore, so now we gotta get a new canister for it. So that's kind of nice that at least now we know that it either went off because it got hot or maybe it got wet, but I don't think it was that wet because nothing else is soaking wet. Everything else is pretty dry in here. Also looking through things, this giant mud dauber nest. I'm going to move it and give it to Kurt so he can get rid of it, but that probably weighs like 2 pounds worth of mud and hopefully no creepy crawlies hop out at me. Ooh. You just dunk it into the water? Mm-hmm. I'm also going to tidy up our sail a little bit better so all of it's in the sail bag. But yeah, checking the battery area here. Hopefully no more giant mud daubers. It's all nice and dry, so it's a good sign that no water was getting into the actual bilge of the boat. Now I'm gonna go check up front, see how the V-berth is faring. Okay, so there's water drops on the floor here, but that's because we have a leaky window nut. One of these is leaking. Kurt tried to seal it up, but he didn't seal the actual screw, so I don't think it's gonna matter. And then I had a little paper towel here to catch all the water coming in. And it looks like it did pretty good. It's not too saturated or anything, so maybe I will just leave it like that. But yeah, that's where all the water comes in. So we are going to replace that. 6 screws. Kurt's always making all kinds of noise when I'm trying to take a video. It's hot in here without the hatch open. It is actually 88 degrees right now in the boat, so now that we checked on everything, we're not going to spend much time in here because it's hot, so I'm probably going to go to the pool. Now that we've checked on everything and we cleaned stuff up. So to help the mud daubers not be able to get into the boat, we put the net over their hole. So hopefully that'll lessen all the little muddy hidey holes that they've got for themselves. We need a new one of these too, so probably buy one of them whenever I buy the solar vent. And Kurt is about to leave me, so I better get off the boat and get in the dinghy. Okay, we made it to the pool, and I had fun for like 5 minutes. I was diving. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can actually see under the water with some goggles. And I could not make it down to the bottom at the 12 feet, but I swam more than this bump on a log did.
Too many people.
Yeah, he says there's too many people.
Too many people. I don't like people.
It was too crowded and the water was pretty dirty. I could see that with my goggles on, so.
It's always dirty.
It wasn't dirty at the beginning of summer. It was pretty clear.
Always dirty.
So he wouldn't get in. Also, I had to wake him up from a nap to come swim with me, so he's kind of grumpy anyway. But I had fun. Now our Saturday's over. We're heading back home. So see you guys in the next one. I would just like to share that I have a great husband. He's out there making us lunch right now on the grill. But yesterday I mentioned how much I would like some Prosecco. You know, it'd be nice to have some Prosecco. And this morning he goes to the grocery store and he makes Prosecco punch. So now I have it.